And we are back. Welcome back to Low Energy Videos as we prepare the chat for its traditional scouring before we actually go into said game. We are joined by Krendar.
Hello.
And traditional scouring before we actually go into We are joined by Krendar. Okay.
Hello.
Alright. So at least we all know that works. Okay, so with that said, we are now back in the game. We, of course, are playing Retribution. We're nearly done with the Space Marine campaign. So, yeah, Krendar, what's new with you? Any news you want to share with the thousands of eyes currently fixated on us?
Oh my god, I'm so nervous. No, nothing really, honestly. I tried playing... Have you heard of this horror game called Darkwood?
I've heard of Darkwood, yeah.
I tried streaming that, like a run-through of it last night, and it turned out to be boring as hell.
Yeah? Shit.
The story seems very interesting, and they do a great job with the spooky atmosphere. Like, the horror bits they do really well, but the actual gameplay outside of that was just slow as piss and incredibly dull. Just sad.
Yeah, it sucks when something doesn't deliver on its potential.
Yeah, it's one of those things where there's two distinct halves of the game. One half is excellent, one half sucks.
Well, as for me, I didn't stream yesterday. I said I would, DP or PG, but I had a few drinks and I just didn't want to go live while drinking because I knew I would get distracted and bored. And I'm so glad I had the energy to actually push through DP near the end because it throws you a few extra chunks. They are optional in all fairness, but I just was like, no, I'm committed. I'm gonna do this.
I could not handle the final chapter of that game.
It was rough. It is very, very rough.
Let me tell you, I'm pretty sure why I couldn't handle it.
Why?
I lost my rocket launcher.
I didn't even have one.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't get enough parts together. I had 2 out of 4 parts. I just barreled my way through it.
More than you need.
Well, I tried to build it and it wouldn't let me.
Well, you had 2 out of 4 because that's why, right?
Yeah, but I'm
just saying there's more than 4 in the game. I had, I think, 6, but yeah. The problem is, I had one of mine. I had it equipped to one of the characters that you don't have access to in the last chapter.
Oh yeah. I have to be honest. When I was told I have to equip the 4 original peasants, I kind of just was like, you could have told me this sooner, Skep, but I imagine Skep on the other end was just going like, womp, womp, womp. Yeah. He told me about, he's got something in the work, Shabisky is thinking of doing a game with him.
Oh, that'll be weird.
Very weird. And he's also thinking about doing a DFF game. I think he should wait for the DFF until after the meetup, which is going to happen once the lockdown's over. Because there's definitely going to be some new memes. And plus, Marshall's going to be making a new song for it. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, how did you handle those new enemies in the last chapter? They were ripping me apart.
He gave me some great advice of just going full Ubermensch and just plowing through it with just endless amounts of DMT and healing.
I'm talking about the gunfights, not the RPG fights.
Yeah. Ubermensch is a world effect, not an actual. There's two ones. There's Ubermensch.
DMT gave you Ubermensch points.
Yeah, which you then can use either in battle for an attack or in the open world for invulnerability.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know I could do that either. And Skep was like, "Why doesn't anyone use Ubermensch?" And I'm. What do you mean Uber? Oh, you can do that? Like, he does. Yeah. It's just it's the one that's always grayed out when you have a choice to use Ubermensch In combat, it's the reverse. So the combat one is done, but the other one is activated, and you just become like golden, and you're
Yeah, but
invulnerable.
how? What are the buttons you push to do it?
Oh, you just activate it. You click on it, click your character, and then click again, and then it's activated. But it's a timed. It's a short-lived time thing, depending on how many steps you take. So if you stand perfectly still, you're indestructible forever.
Figure.
But it's even then you have to get a lot of DMT and a lot of healing items, and
I had a fair amount.
I had like 77 Kush. So
I mean, I don't know how much DMT I had, but I never used it in combat. So I had
about
at
6.
least 10, I think.
But of course, also you get a huge amount of UP when you kill off the enemies. But if you're curious, what's the end of the stream? You'll see how it is.
Probably will.
But it's But anyway, from one alien spaceship to another, we are currently in the Iridian sector, and we have a choice. We have a choice.
We gotta do that data engine thing on the Space Hulk at some point.
Yeah, we still have to do that. Also, I think we should do this optional mission here, Spire Golgotha.
And you know me, I'm all about the optional missions. Let's do it.
We got War Gear. Space Marine Terminator Squad can fire Cyclone missile launchers, impressive, and Devastator Squad can have advanced targeting.
It's optional it up.
Oh, Daisy, this is where you get the Death Roller. Crush him under the Death Roller!
Ah, shit, the mission started without me again.
I didn't start this time.
Oh, okay, you're just on the mission briefing, never mind.
Okay, so...
I forgot for the moment that the mission briefing is not supposed to show me anything yet.
So, okay, your choices? You don't want to switch?
Oh, characters? Yeah. Actually, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Those are my boys.
Radio. Yeah. Now that that's done, that frees up a bit of time, and when we're finished with this, that'll free up even more time. Plus, I'm going to be streaming more. I got the treadmill working again, so I can actually now do running streams. So you might start seeing that next week. Just running on the spot. I'll try to make it interesting. If no one wants to pop in and say hi, then I've been thinking I might actually start reading like a chapter of a book while I'm on the treadmill. Just for the sheer shits and giggles.
Yeah, because you're not already out of breath. You got to start using it for something else too.
Might as well, especially in the early days, where even though I'll be like on the really low setting. I mean, no. What I should do is I should first just exercise on my own time, and then maybe after a week of doing it, I'll then do a live stream of it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
But yeah, I've got no problem just chatting to people, but if like I don't think anyone's gonna pop in the chat, then what I suppose I'll do is I'll just go and I'll just do a bit of a run. Jump hack. Whee! Smack.
It is fun, isn't it?
Sorry,
I pronounced that wrong. In
it. Whee! Smack.
Yeah, that's right. I got the Melta now.
Oh, and other news.
Just in time for this boss.
Nice.
Yes.
Good timing. Although, in all fairness, it's very hard to beat. So they give you like those exploding barrels you got to lead it into.
Oh yeah.
But you can still damage it very, very slowly normally. But in other news, I told Skep this story. Jeff Holiday made me get sick yesterday.
Oh, that's not very nice.
No, well, he was giggling like a fucking naughty schoolboy. But
Of course he was.
he was. If you saw his live
He's
stream,
not a sweet boy.
very not sweet boy. You saw his live stream. He was doing take that. He was doing a reading off like comments that he's gotten over on other videos. So a lot of like anti-vaxxers and the like. So stupid comments. But then he wrapped it up by showing this Asian woman, but he couldn't show her on screen for what she was doing. But there is a YouTube video of it if you want to see it. And she was very visceral. He was describing what was happening, but you could also hear her. You couldn't see her, but she was very viscerally eating a bowl of her own shit.
Ah.
Yeah. Now, if you're noticing, I've got headphones on. So I got to hear every detail, and she sometimes commentated, and he was like, oh God. Next minute I knew, I tasted bile. Yeah. And I just sent him a comment to say like, Jeff, you fucking prick, you made me get sick. And he just burst out laughing, and he said, mission accomplished. So he is off the sweet boy list for this Christmas, let me tell you.
Oh, absolutely. God, why do people do such vile things?
I don't know. They showed a picture of her. She actually had like I think she's called like the Dung Queen or something like that. She's just so, I don't know. It's almost like a magical, mystical experience for her. And all I'm thinking of is, okay, but no, though. Just like we're getting our ass kicked here.
Oh, yeah, this is brutal.
Oh my God, they're not letting me.
Don't worry about Cyrus, he's fine. He can self-res now.
I thought you said he can sell fries now, and I'm like, is that really important in this situation?
That's important in all situations.
Look at these bullet spongy enemies, fuck's sake.
Well, he's supposed to be a mini boss.
I know, I mean, even just like the knobs and things like that. It's stupid.
The knobs are tough.
Where's... Oh, for fuck's sake. That explains that anyway.
What's your other guy?
The Ancient is currently unconscious.
Where?
Over here.
Holy shit, why is he over there?
I think he
is
took
pulling a Cyrus on us?
Yeah, seeing that Cyrus is becoming competent now, he kind of is like, well, I guess I'll go and pick up the slack. Pick up the slack of the slack, so to speak.
Ah, yes. The slack.
Slackety slack. Oh, did you see Jenna Marbles?
Yes, I did just last night, actually.
Oh God, what the? I don't see the point of it other than, oh, that was pointless of me. Other than she's like so worried that she's going to be classed as like problematic and not get any sponsorships and shit like that.
Actually, the way I saw it, like I didn't see it directly, but I saw somebody else commenting on it, and they made a great point that it's actually kind of a genius PR move. In fact, that she's throwing herself in front of the bullet that she fired herself before anybody else can do it to her. So she doesn't have to defend herself from anybody. She's already preemptively done it.
True. Right? I'm wondering like how this will affect her financially. But I don't know much about her other than she's huge. Hell, this was
I don't know anything about her.
Have you never seen
I went
any?
to that video being like, I don't know who this person is.
It did take me a while to remember the name. That's for sure. But she's pretty big. She used to do like a bit racy sort of stuff. She did a lot of great videos like putting makeup on but completely stoned off her head, or she would what do women think about when they're having sex, and she's like going through the motions in like a bikini top, and she's just pondering all this stuff. By the way, you should level up a. I'll drop that. Hold on, I'll drop the turret down here. But you should level up a one of your characters.
What are we talking about?
Level up your character, like give him a perk bonus.
Well, I can't really do that. Oh, you mean with the points?
Yeah.
I don't really think of that as leveling up, so you really confused me.
Ah. Let's defend the power node. We shall do it by defending the power node. It's very complicated.
And retreating.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was gonna say though, the video I saw that was talking about the Jenna Marbles thing showed her in like, bikinis and makeup and stuff before showing her video, and I was like, holy shit! When she's all like dolled up, she looks terrible, like absolutely hideous.
I never found her that attractive.
However,
yeah.
Hold on. However, when she was just doing her apology video, where it was just her hanging out, like slumming it in her living room, she looked pretty cute there.
You think? She kind of looked like
it on and not really, and frumpy hair, not really trying. Yeah,
I'm not big into dolling up a lot of times. I suppose I like goths when they doll up, but I don't know. She's
I
the
like
sort of
her
person.
semi-nerdy look going on. She's cute like that.
I suppose, yeah, she's kind of got like a college geek vibe.
Yeah, but in her like bikini modeling, she was just awful, like hideous.
Well, she's done a few nudes as well. This was years and years ago. It's kind of like Belle Define. Like you might find a nipple slip from her, but
well, not anymore. She's on OnlyFans now.
Yeah, but no, you can still find older stuff. I mean, did you see the music video she put out where she's like covered in paint and riding a unicorn and going like, "I'm back, bitch."
No, but that sounds like her. All right.
Oh yeah, like people are like, "Oh, she's such a thought," and things like that. And you're like, "Yeah, but she's a very wealthy one, and she doesn't even take her clothes off." Like that's
in the past.
Well, obviously in the past, but I think she was like, "Oh wait, I don't need to do that. I can even make them feel fucking stupid for wanting to wanting that because she had a Pornhub account for a while and it was all like spoof titles like Belle Delphine gets a cream pie and just gets hit in the face with a cream pie."
Yeah. She's amusing that way.
Yeah, she's a masterful troll. And then of course the water.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? All power to her for that. I mean,
absolutely.
If people are willing to buy that, then that's their problem.
Exactly. It's not there. It's so not her problem.
Anybody.
Imagine if no one bought any of it. She would have looked like such a fucking idiot. Like
what? Sorry?
If no one had bought any of it. Imagine.
Oh yeah.
Like if they had just been like, "Ew, what the fuck? What's wrong with you?" She'd be like, "Yeah, but you guys are so pathetic." Yeah, we're not that pathetic. What do you take us for? And like it was so, but instead she knew her audience.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm almost certain she would have sold her piss or something like that. It probably would have just been apple juice, but she probably would have sold her piss if she thought people would buy it.
I mean, people horrendously overuse the word simp these days, but this is an accurate time to use.
Oh, absolutely. Hell, she was the queen. She was the queen of simps back in the day.
Back in the day, you mean today?
Like last year. Yeah, she's already once again regained the title overnight.
I don't know that did she ever lose it?
Yeah, she kind of went off. Yeah, I mean, if you listen to Critical, he makes a good point. Like, people know of her, but like she was starting to fade from memory, I think, for a lot of people. Because she had gone quiet for the longest time. You see, that's she actually had gone offline. Like I don't know for what. She probably was just living her own life, but then she just came back. Probably needed some money, and boom.
What I find hilarious is the armies of people out there that think she's a tranny.
Armies. I've very rarely heard the conspiracy, but you know everyone thinks
I don't
everyone.
know. Most of the time that I hear anybody saying anything about her, that's what they're saying.
What's it? Femoid, femboy tutors.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. I
Yeah.
don't know why everybody thinks that.
Oh,
Well,
it's because they need to sort of maybe justify something. I don't know why. It could be suppressed homosexuality. It could be the opposite. It could be like
I mean,
not
I hear
suppressed.
people who are openly gay and transsexual themselves say it.
Oh well, Jesus, there's an angle. Like I said, I
And
didn't
it's
know.
like
I didn't know it was that prolific. I knew. I
like
knew.
people who don't have anything against people being that, but they just think that she is. It's not a. They're not using it as a pejorative. They're just saying it's a thing.
Maybe,
It's,
but
I don't know. I don't believe it, but I don't
yeah.
care either. I have a policy on, on people I will never meet in real life. Actually, not even that. People I will never be naked with in real life. I don't give a fuck if they're transsexual or not, because it does not affect my life.
Ah.
You know?
I thought you were
Don't.
gonna say it's all spank material or something like that.
No, I mean,
Which
if
is
she
fine
has
if
a
it
if she
is.
has a dick, that does not excite me in any way. But I will also never know, so I don't care.
Unless, of course, she does like outright porn. But I think she'll be pretty desperate if she ever does, because she doesn't need to. She's in that weird sort of spoof. I remember
Well, like I
listening to
said,
a
she is, because she's on OnlyFans now.
yeah, but so what?
I'm just
You
saying she
can.
is doing outright porn now, because you said if she ever does, and I'm just saying she did. She
Is
is.
she actually like taking her clothes off, sucking
I
dick?
mean, I don't know. I haven't watched it, but I
Oh
assume
well,
that's what
no,
the
no,
site's
that's just
for.
no, that's just it. Like you do realize that like OnlyFans, you can post whatever the hell you want. Like what's his name? iDubbbz's girlfriend doesn't do full nudes. She does lewds, and other people do less. Hell, Onision posts his weird, not only his dick from time to time, he posts his weird sort of 3D art that he does. Some of it is sexualized, but sometimes it shows his dick, sometimes he doesn't. You can post whatever. If you
Yeah,
don't post
but I
porn
mean,
to
sometimes is
OnlyFans,
more often than not at all, right?
oh, absolutely. Like if she is going to go full nude or lewd or whatever, she's in the right spot to do it. But like I said,
I'm
she had a
assuming
porn
it's
of it.
already happened at this point,
Well, until
at
those
least once or
are
twice.
leaked, until someone who's an OnlyFan actually
Yeah.
shares them on like if you type in well-defined nude onto Google, you might find something, but it might be some of the
Honestly,
older
I
stuff.
wouldn't
Or
I wouldn't trust any of the results not to be photoshopped anyway.
you can kind of tell still. Some of the best ones, nah. I'll tell you what's strange. I mean, a lot of things are strange, but one thing I've noticed that's very strange. There's a growing number of like computer-generated versions of her that I've seen nude. Like, people are making,
Weird.
yeah, they're using 3D models of her, and then adding them into like Honey Select or something like that. Um, because they probably can never hope to see her nude in real life, so they add her and they make her into a fully nude character. A fully nude character. Speaking of, I've been wanting to mention this because all this is reminding me. Did you see that? Who was the woman who's did the nipple slip on Twitch?
No idea.
It was a while ago now, maybe nearly a year or near two.
By the way, I just want to
Alinity,
test.
Alinity.
Oh, okay. By the way, I just want to test something real quick. You know those points we get to put down? What do they call those red points we get to make turrets and stuff?
Yeah.
Those are shared, I think, right? Or are they individual?
Well,
We can test it. Tell me if the points go down to 440.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
So they're shared. Which is fair enough.
Just needed to know for the sake of science, you know?
Yep. Blinded me with science.
Might as well use the Dreadnought here in a minute, because I have one Dreadnought summon per map, and we don't really need it on the boss. It's just a gimmick boss.
Yeah, it's a gimmick, but well, most of the bosses in this game are, so yeah, might as well.
Well, I mean, most bosses have actual, like, you actually fight them, or whereas this one is you draw it into.
That's right.
MacGuffins.
Yeah. So Alinity, she had a nipple slip, genuine by accident, you can tell, but she was always into controversy. She always did like a lot of controversy and shit, and it was very telling. And a dude who is famous for suing like computer, he claims to have like a sex addiction or a porn addiction, and he sues like Sony for having sexualized games because his porn addiction can literally like destroy his stuff. He claims, for example, that his computer got fried because he was jacking off to one of the Twitch girls, who obviously aren't stripping or anything like that. They're just maybe in tight clothes, or like in the case of Casey Tron, whatever the fuck she wants to wear, and he jizzed all over his computer, and it caused a fire.
And therefore, he sued who?
Twitch. For guess how much?
$69.
Oh, that would just be that would, you know, it would all be a joke. No, 25 million.
I hope the judge laughed at him.
Guess what though? He won against Sony once. He sued them twice. He won once. So he actually has
what was that particular instance?
I don't know. I was watching this in Philip DeFranco, and he said he was laughing for most of it, but I've also seen like posts of it. But he actually has a history of successful cases. Maybe just one-off case that probably didn't like make a lot of money, but still, it was enough to make people go, really? But the thing is, he's suing them. He's subscribed to 79 Twitch players, all women, all sexy girls, like no dudes whatsoever, and he's blaming Twitch. He can't.
Seriously,
yeah.
If I was that judge, I'd be fining him for wasting the court's time.
Yeah, Jesus. Well, you can't fine him unless he brings like unless it actually gets the court case, because that's what happened to Jim Sterling. The judge told him, if you ever come forward with a case like this again, we're going to sue. The state will sue you and fine you.
I would have done it the first time.
Yeah,
that's such an obvious bullshit thing.
It really is, but it's just like, how do you get to that mindset where you think something like that is not your problem?
Question is, do you think he actually believes that, or do you think he's just a massive troll?
I think there might be something wrong mentally with him. I'm thinking like Chris Chan level mentally.
Yeah, that's entirely possible.
Like every once in a while when I'm watching, there's a Death Roller. I like in the Orc campaign, you actually get to keep this thing.
Oh yeah, because everybody gets a massive vehicle of some sort.
That's right. We get the Land Raider. Eldar gets, is it the Avatar? Or I think it's the Avatar.
I think it might be the Avatar. I know for Chaos, it's the Great Unclean One.
That's right.
He's treated as a super
tank.
Okier
comes back. Tyranids gets like a Hive Tyrant or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, we gotta position ourselves by
next
the
to the boxes. I think here. Oh, perfect. And the great thing is, of course, we can. Come on, baby, come on this way. What the fuck happened there? This is a very glitched battle.
I don't know. I've never seen that happen though.
Oh, I've never seen it this bad. No. And notice we are damaging it.
Bounce like that.
It's just. Oof. Maybe we can summon up another squad.
Why?
Just slowly whittle away at them, I guess.
All right, move out of there and come back over here.
Crush him under the death roller.
Get over here behind the barrels.
Come on, baby.
Here you go.
Come on.
That looks good.
It's like trying to get a baby to walk. There we go.
There you go.
Of course it's good, you squealing runt. Red goes faster!
I've always loved the fact that they actually represent that in the minis game. From what I've been told, if you're playing orcs and you paint your miniature, like your vehicle miniature red, it will get more movement rate.
Nice.
Because that's the whole thing with orcs. The shit they believe actually becomes true.
Yep.
If they think a gun works, it works, even if it's broken as hell in the hands of a human.
Not always, though, and that makes them all like ramshackle. Like, they can be so sure of something, and then reality just kicks them in the teeth. That's why you get like, oh, it's got the biggest gun ever, and it's like the size of a mountain, and it fires and just blows up a chunk of the planet. Oh, well.
Yeah. And I believe when they use their rocket packs...
Mustn't be big enough.
Their shit can go horribly wrong.
Oh, absolutely. They can careen off. But that's why they use thousands of them. They're like,
Yep.
You get to see that in the Space Marine game when the Valkyries are just getting attacked by hundreds upon hundreds of these motherfuckers.
All right, where's the last set of barrels at?
Back here.
Oh, they're up there. Okay. Currently behind it. Come on. Crush me under the death roller. There you go. You go back there and get rear armor hits. Oh, shit.
Nice. He really doesn't like that Terminator squad.
It's all fucked up now.
Oh, dear. Might not be able to do it. No. Ugh!
There's no barrels there. That's why.
Oh, there isn't. I see the flames.
Those